Good morning, students. In last video of Fourier series, we have seen basic notions of Fourier series and how it is defined for the interval c to c plus 2l, where 2l is period of that function. Okay. In this video, let us look at some particular values of l and c. Okay. To begin with, c to c plus 2l, let it be 0 to 2 pi. Okay. I mean by that, c is 0 and 2l is 2 pi. So l becomes pi. In that case, Fourier series becomes f of x is equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n running from 1 to infinity an cos n pi x upon l, but l is pi. So that will get cancelled. You will have cos nx plus bn sin nx. Okay. Where Fourier coefficients a naught is 1 by pi, 0 to 2l, so that is 2 pi fx dx. An is 1 by pi, 0 to 2 pi fx cos again n pi x upon l, but l is pi, so that becomes nx only, so cos nx dx. Similarly, bn is 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi fx sin nx dx. All right. And second particular case, if f of x is even function in minus pi to pi, so c is minus pi, 2l is 2 pi, so l becomes pi. Okay. In that case, Fourier series is f of x is equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n running from 1 to infinity an cos nx. Okay. Where bn is 0, that we have already seen. In fact, in general, minus l to l, if it is even, then bn is 0. Okay. Where a naught is 2 by l, so 2 upon pi integral 0 to l, so 0 to pi fx dx, and an is 2 by pi integral 0 to pi fx cos n pi x upon l, but again that pi will get cancelled. You will have cos nx dx. All right, and bn is 0. So this is the second case. F of x is even defined in minus pi to pi, so c becomes minus pi, 2l becomes 2 pi, l becomes pi. Okay, and this is how the Fourier coefficient and Fourier series look like. And third case, is f of x is odd function defined in minus pi to pi. So c again becomes minus pi and 2l becomes 2 pi, so l becomes pi. Okay. So therefore Fourier series is f of x is equal to, as we wrote last time, a naught and an becomes 0, so f of x is equal to summation n running from 1 to infinity bn sin nx. Okay, only bn sin nx, where Bn is 2 by L, so that is 2 by pi, integral 0 to L, so 0 to pi, fx sine nx dx. Okay, and a naught is 0, an is also 0. Alright, so for all function only one term survives, that is bn, and this is how you calculate that bn. Okay, fine. So with this the definitions are over. We need to look at some examples. So let us go to first example. Obtain Fourier series of f of x is equal to pi square minus x square for minus pi less equal x less equal pi, and what is given, f of x plus 2 pi is f of x, that means 2 pi is period. Okay, and hence deduce that that 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 2 square plus 1 by 3 square minus and so on. This is infinite series. Okay, there are infinitely many terms. 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 2 square plus 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square and so on. This is infinite series, and sum of this infinite series is pi square by 12, that we are supposed to show. And second thing, 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square and so on. Okay, or square of odd numbers at denominator, and this sum is pi square by 8. Okay, this sum is 8. Fine. Now, so first of all, let us look at this interval. It is minus pi to pi. So we need to check nature of this function. So if you see that f of minus x is f of x. So f of x is even function. That means bn is 0. Okay, you don't have to calculate bn actually because it is 0. All right. Let us think of this deductions later. Let us first of all find out its Fourier series. Okay. So in solution, f of x is pi square minus x square defined in minus pi to pi. Okay, so minus pi to pi, this period is 2 pi. So its Fourier series is f of x is equal to a naught by 2 plus summation an cos nx, because L is pi. Alright, this is your L, and running from 1 to infinity, where a naught is 2 by L, so 2 by pi integral 0 to L. Okay, and why it is 2? Because this function f of x is even function. Let me mention it, that this function is even, therefore we are using this formula, f of x dx, which is equal to, L is pi actually, which is equal to 2 by pi integral 0 to pi, fx is pi square minus x square dx. So a0 is equal to 2 by pi, its integration is pi square x minus x cube by 3 with limits 0 to pi. If you substitute upper limit, you will get, so this 2 by pi as it is, pi cube minus pi cube by 3. For lower limit it becomes 0. So a0 is equal to, this pi gets cancelled, so 3 pi square minus pi square upon 3. Okay, so 3 pi square minus pi square is 2 pi square into 2, that is 4 pi square upon 3. 4 pi square upon 3 is a0. Alright, so we have got a0. Second point is to find an. Okay, so remember that a0 is 4 pi square upon 3. An is equal to 2 by pi integral 0 to pi fx cos nx dx, which is equal to 2 by pi integral 0 to pi, fx is pi square minus x square cos nx dx. Okay, if you remember that we wrote a generalized by part for such integration. Okay, so this is my u, this is v, and generalized by part, let me mention here one more time, this is u v1 minus u dash v2 plus u double dash v3 and so on. Okay, where this suffix denotes integrations and this dash denotes differentiation. So an is equal to 2 by pi as it is, u as it is, so pi square minus x square into integration of v, that is sin nx upon n, minus derivative of u, which is minus 2x, into second integration of v, which is minus cos nx upon n square. Okay, plus second derivative of u, which is minus 2, into third integration of v, that is integration of this is minus sin n x upon n cube. Okay, next will be third derivative of u, but a derivative of minus 2 is 0, so there is no third term, so limits are from 0 to pi. Okay, now in this case you have to be careful while substituting limits. Okay, so let us do it. So n is equal to 2 by pi, upper limit, x की जगह pi, so this pi square minus pi square, so this first term is 0, this term, alright, so this minus minus become plus and this minus, so that is minus 2 pi cos of n pi upon n square. Alright, then sin n pi is 0, so only this term survives for upper limit, isn't it? Then lower limit, x की जगह 0, right? So sin 0 0, this is 2 into 0, so this term becomes 0 and sin 0 0. So for lower term everything is 0. Okay, so this gets cancelled. So an is simply minus 4 cos n pi upon n square. Okay, but we know that cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n, so minus 4 into minus 1 raised to n upon n square. Alright, cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n, that we have already discussed in last lecture. So Fourier series becomes f of x is equal to a naught by 2. What was our a naught? A naught was 4 pi square by 3. 4 pi square upon 3. Okay, so a naught by 2 will becomes 2 pi square upon 3 plus summation n running from 1 to infinity. an is minus 4 into minus 1 raised to n upon n square cos nx. Okay, so this is Fourier series representation of the given function. Okay, so f of x was pi square minus x square. Pi square minus x square, that was our f of x. Now there was two deduction. What was that first deduction? So to deduce, what is first result? 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 2 square plus 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square and so on, and this infinite series का sum is pi square by 12. ठीक है, this we'll have to show. Okay, now let us look at this representation. I can find n square at denominator here. All right, so I need to select proper value to x so that I will get this side. Okay, so put x is equal to 0. Okay, so if you substitute x is equal to 0, this term becomes 1. Okay, and then let us look at what happens to this side, and let us simplify it later. So put x is equal to 0 in Fourier series. So x is equal to 0, this side becomes pi square. So pi square equal to 2 pi square upon 3, okay, plus summation n running from 1 to infinity. Cos 0 is 1, so minus 4 minus 1 raised to n upon n square. Okay, fine. So bring this 2 pi square upon 3 to this side, so it becomes pi square minus 2 pi square upon 3 equal to, this minus 4 is constant, so minus 4 summation n running from 1 to infinity minus 1 raised to n upon n square. Okay, so if you simplify this, this is 3 pi square minus 2 pi square, which is pi square upon 3 equal to, bring this minus 4 here, so that becomes 12 with minus sign. Okay, so minus pi square upon 12, and now open this series. What will you get? n is equal to 1, so it is minus 1 upon 1 square. N is equal to 2, minus 1 square, that is 1, so 1 upon 2 square. N is equal to 3, minus 1 cube is minus 1, so minus 1 upon 3 square, and so on. Okay, now multiply by minus sign. Alright, multiply by minus sign to both sides, or cancel out this minus, you will get pi square upon 12 is equal to 1 upon 1 square minus 1 upon 2 square plus 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square, and so on. Okay, so first identity is proved here. Okay, then second, what was second? To deduce second identity, what was that? 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square, and so on. This sum is pi square by 8. That we'll have to show. Okay, so what we have is Fourier series of f of x is pi square minus x square. Fourier series is pi square minus x square equal to a naught by 2, that is 2 pi square by 3 plus summation n running from 1 to infinity an cos an, let us substitute, so minus 4 into minus 1 raised to n upon n square cos nx. Okay, so we have this. Note that for x is equal to 0 we have got this, so we need to look at another value of x for which we'll get this. Okay, now thing is, here there are 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on, but here there are all n's involved. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Okay, so we need to find another Fourier series or another series expansion which will lead to this. Okay, so what I will suggest you, if you substitute n is equal to pi, what will you get? Cos x is equal to pi, so cos n pi, that will become minus 1 raised to n. Okay, and the resulting series plus this series will lead to this deduction. Okay, I will show you how. So substitute x is equal to pi, substitute, put x is equal to pi, what will you get? This is 0 in Fourier series. So substitute x is equal to pi, so this is 0 equal to 2 pi square upon 3 plus summation n running from 1 to infinity minus 4 minus 1 raised to n upon n square cos n pi. Cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n, that we have already derived. So this 2 pi square by 3, if you bring to this side, it will become minus, equal to this minus 4 you can take out, summation minus 1 raised to n plus this n, so minus 1 raised to 2n, so minus 1 raised to some even number, that becomes 1, so n running from 1 to infinity. So this becomes pi square upon 6. Okay, if you bring this minus 4 here, it becomes pi square upon 6 equal to, if you open this, 1 upon 1 square plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 4 square and so on. Okay. If you look at this series, we have got third series. Okay, we are asked to find out two series expansion, I mean sum of two series, but we have got third, which is again important, that summation of 1 by n square is pi square by 6. So far this competitive exams are concerned, this sum is important. Summation of 1 by n square or summation of 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 3 square and so on is pi square by 6. Okay. So still we have not got whatever we want. What we have is from 1, what we have derived was 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square or pi square by 12 equal to 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 4 square and so on. Okay. So this is what we have derived. This was our first deduction and this is second what we have derived. If you add them, what will you get? This and this term will get cancelled. This and this term will get cancelled. Alright. So adding 1 and 2. So adding, let me write it here. 1 plus 2 gives, okay, so this is pi square by 12 plus pi square by 6 equal to this 1 by 2 square and this minus and this plus will get cancelled. This will have 2 times 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square. Okay, and so on. All even power will get cancelled because of this minus sign, plus 1 by 7 square and so on. Okay, so we are at the end of this thing. So this is pi square by 12 plus pi square by 6. It becomes 2 pi square plus pi square is 3 pi square by 12. So pi square by 4 equal to 2. So bring that 2 here. So it becomes pi square by 12, which is 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square and so on. Alright. And this is what we want. Fine. So such things can be asked many times. And actually these are useful tools. Okay, so this is all about Fourier series and one example that we have considered, but we'll have some examples in next video. Thank you.